Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena. Sorry, I got to scoot in my chair. And I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 kiddos. Here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. Let's dive into my catch-all planner for the last week of the year. I stayed in the same planner for a whole year, y'all. Like, I don't even, who am I? That's amazing to me. Oh, my heater just kicked on and it's gonna go off and on, so sorry about that. Yeah, let's dive in. I used the catch-all planner. My catch-all planner was the Christian planner. I unbound it. I will link that video for you somewhere up in the cards if you want to see how I did that. I still have no idea what we're using for next year. I've got an idea. I keep saying that, but we're not there yet. Let's go ahead, get this planned out for the week. I'm going to use another free printable that I found online. This one, I think it's called Winter on the Farm, maybe, because that's what it says there. And it is by minivananddreams.com. Pretty cute name. So I think I actually was going to use this for the first week of January because it's not too Christmassy, and January is kind of like what do we do here? But I'm gonna go ahead and use it for this upcoming week. Well, I guess technically it would roll into January. No? Yes, it would roll into the first. Anyways, I still haven't found my paper trimmer, so we're gonna use the scissors, good old scissors, and my very not great cutting skills. So let's dig in and get into this. As you can see, I accidentally printed on the wrong side. Not once, but twice. I put it in the wrong way. Yeah, it was a whole thing trying to get my printer to cooperate with me. I had it set for like double-sided, and I don't know. It was a mess. Let me know if you ever have those moments where you're like, well, I cannot get it together. It's definitely that kind of moment. So I have these. I have to redate this one because it is the last year's planner, but actually it's one of the things I like about it because then I can make the week a month, because then I can make the weekly a Monday start. The Christian planner has the week that starts on Sunday, and I like to have my weeks start on Monday. It just works better for my brain to have the weekend days next to each other. So I'm glad that this printable comes with the days of the week printed out so I can use these because I'm out of the free printable I had used for something else. I have decided that this upcoming year I'm going to just use what I have. This last week, and probably this upcoming week, because I'm gonna see all the things on sale and planners and things like that. It's gonna be hard because I want to buy new stuff, but I'm trying really hard to get our budget. Our budget's okay. It's not bad, quite honestly, but we have some big saving goals, and I really want to do everything I can so we can hit those goals. Oh no. Oh, I thought there was 2 Mondays. It was because I printed one upside down. Good job. So anyways, we have some big goals, and I'm just going to see every which way I can cut corners. I think I said in the last video, like, we don't have cable, so it's not like, and I don't have a ton of subscription things, so it's not like a whole bunch I can prune off from our budget as it is. So I am just like gonna have to cut any corner I can. Oop. And I think we're gonna do it in my planners again this year again next year, because this year we're finishing out, I did do a very low budget planning. This was a planner that we already had on hand, so I didn't even use money for that. But I did buy stickers here and there, not a lot, but some. I'm sure I bought a couple of things on clearance like at Hobby Lobby and stuff. But yeah, we'll see if we can trim it any more this upcoming year. I've started to see a lot of the planner lineups, and maybe I'm not watching, or maybe it's the ones that I'm just getting recommended, but I kind of am just seeing like a ton of people using happy planners, and just like multiple different kinds, which is great. I did that for a little while too, but I think that I'm only going to use my happy planner I use it for a prayer journal or a war binder type situation, and then I have a video on that. I'll try to link it for you if you want to see some of that, but we do some journaling in there, and I did a whole setup where I combined my prayer journal, 2 different ones I had, into one. So I think I'm going to stick with that because I really like that, but I also think that I don't want to use it for my main planner. I did use it at one point. I had a big Franken planner, a classic size, happy planner, and I just did a bunch of different layouts and used it. And it worked out really well. I liked it. I think I used that for the whole year too. That was the first time that I had stuck with something for a whole year. But I'm not sure I'm going to go that route again. But in watching people's lineup for the year, I'm just seeing a lot of people that, and like I said, it could just be the suggestions I'm getting, but a lot of people are using different kinds of happy planners. There's not, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's not a whole lot of variety in the planners. People are either just using a bunch of different happy planners or doing a Franken planner type situation, or they're doing like one brand, like maybe an Erin Condren, and they're just using a bunch of different ones from that. They're being very brand loyal, which is, it's good, but I was hoping to find some that were like mixing it up so I could see different ones. If you have any suggestions down below for some of your favorite planner YouTubers or people, even if there's some on Rumble, let me know, because I am just looking. It's fun to watch other people too, and just kind of looking around. Like I said, I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but I haven't actually taken the plunge and put the planner together and seen if I have all the pieces I need for it. Oh, that's something I should probably get on this week. And that too is very unlike me. Usually I have it all set. I've been thinking about it for at least a month. But I just had, I guess, some other things take a little bit more of my mental attention, so I haven't been able to really sit and research and look at what it is I want to use. I think these are just so cute. I love this red truck aesthetic and the farm, the whole thing. I'm just gonna make some slits because there is none in the back here, and then cut them out. Like most weeks, I have no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Oh, y'all, I didn't even date it. I didn't put the dates on it. I put the days of the week, and that's as far as I got. And now, here they are. Okay, so I think we'll use these. And this week, I actually don't have too many plans done because my husband is surprising my kids and taking a few days off, and so I'm sure you can hear them in the background. I don't think they heard me because they are jumping around and talking to each other in great excitement. But so I didn't make any plans because we're just going to kind of enjoy family time. But we're going to have an extended Christmas, I think, and just watch more Christmas movies and cuddle up and hang out together. So, God willing, that's our hope for the week. But you know, what is the verse? Man, the heart of a man plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his steps. That is Proverbs 16:9. And I'd like to say that I had that fully memorized, but I didn't. I knew the gist of it, but I had to look it up so I could tell you what it was. So, you know, that's just what we are hoping for, but we will see what the Lord has for us. Yay! Okay, it is dated. I am making a mess on my desk with just this little bit of stuff that I'm doing. You would think that I was like redating a whole book, or I was a whole planner, or I had some big project happening here. I don't. And I don't know how I get it so messy so fast. I also have these leftover Christmas ones, but they're kind of bright and don't really go. Swear probably every single time where I'm like, yep, we're done. Nope, we're not done. Just kidding. I'm going to stick a couple more stickers on. And down here, I was using these last little 3 boxes here to put our menu plan for the week. But since I know that the week is going to be a little bit different, I'm okay with taking it. I'm okay with covering it up a little. And it's not like I don't have space anyways to put it somewhere else if I wanted to. We still could. I have not done, I like to do a meal plan by the month. And I have not done January's yet. I think because, oh no! Did you see that? Just flip on there. I think because the Christmas holiday, right? And then I just didn't get past that. So I have on the December monthly meal plan, I did have out meals for this week, kind of loosely written down. And then of course we have some things we didn't end up making, but I am not prepared for January. Like I've not done the monthly meal plan for January, and I want to do that. So I probably should write that down here at some point. You know where I'll write that down while we're talking about it? I like that this layout has the to-do list on, it's got this list here on the side. I really have just come to love this whole layout, and I probably would have used it. In fact, that was my plan, was to use this planner for the upcoming year, but I wanted to buy an older one so I could redate it again and the dates would line up, but they sold out of their older planners. So I could purchase this year's planner, and in fact I did find one more 2021 planner in my bookshelf, but I think we're just going to end up switching it up. But I really loved this layout. I loved that it had the habit trackers. I loved that it had room down here for me to like do my zones at my meal planning. And then here on the side, sorry, I wanted to write what I was saying, so I had to stop. But I just wrote down prep January meal plan. But I loved that it had this kind of to-do list on the side. And what I covered up was like, it says weekly goals and then your top 3. But here I like to put things where I don't have a specific date I'm going to do something. So like this, prep January meal plan. I'm going to get it done. I hope to get it done at some point this week, but I don't have a specific date that I'm going to assign it to. So I don't want to put it down here. So these are just like to do things that I want to get done at some point this week. I've also used this as our time block scheduling. So when we were trying to get into a different rhythm earlier in the year, I used this area for that. And I've also used it for a gratitude list, just to keep gratitude and thankfulness at the forefront. But January, you know what else we need to do this upcoming week? We need to prep a new planner for the year. So let's mark that down too. And then for my habits, I usually like to mark whether or not I am exercising, if I've taken my vitamins. I am trying to get back to eating a fermented food or kombucha or something, some kind of probiotic at least once a week. My water, I think I need to be tracking this week too, because it's cold and really hard to drink water, or harder for me. So water, and then I know there are a couple other things, but for now, that's all I'm going to mark down. And then I think for reals, this is where we're going to leave it for the week. Let me know what your plans are for the new year. If you have your planner already all set out, if you're using more than one, what's your lineup looking like? And also, if you didn't comment already, comment and let me know what some of your favorite planner YouTubers or Rumble people are. So video content creators, I guess I should say. Let me know so that I can be on the lookout for them as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and getting this prepped. As always, if you don't know or if you just need a reminder, may I please be the one to tell you that you are deeply and truly loved and so incredibly appreciated. I really appreciate you taking your time out and spending it here with me. I hope that you are getting prepared for the new year in both your heart and soul, and that it just brings you tons of blessings, joy, and peace. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Okay, so I'll try again.